Hello everyone, welcome to Aptly Plus Academy for Civil Services, and I welcome you all to the learning series via News in Focus. And today's topic of discussion is partial app ban. Now, why I'm discussing this news of this topic? Basically, TERAI has come up with the regulation. We'll see the detail in the news, and through this session, I'll make you understand what is the intention behind the part of the partial app ban, and even how VPN and other part is related to it, and how the internet shutdown, which is there mostly in the country during the internal security. So, can the part of the internet shutdown should be stopped and some ban should be there on particular or specific app? This is called as a partial app ban. We'll try to understand and figure out in this session. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So to give you the premise and background why we are discussing, recently the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, that is TERAI, they have sought inputs whether it is possible that only a limited app or selected app can be banned during the internet shutdown. Why government is banning? Because to stop the part of wrong information, or you can say the malafide intention, which is there circulating via the messaging app, can be carried off, right? So this is not new. This process was actually conceptualized way back in 2015 and 18, where TERAI has a consultations on the regulating messaging app, where the wide range of protection was there. But even the protest was there regarding the net neutrality, which is a concept which in general is important for your examination also. So in general, the TERAI is looking for an option that whether we should come up with the selective ban of some specific app during the part of protest or any issues that is related to internal security. Now, just to give you an idea about the net neutrality, the basic components of net neutrality call for no blocking, right? There should be no partiality in terms of access to the path. There should be no throttling, right? So, like the speed of the traffic should not happen, and even no paid privatization should be there for each and every individual. So, it calls for neutrality where everyone is at the same pace. Now, what is internet shutdown and how does it function basically, and why the government is opting for the internet shutdown? Internet shutdown are imposed in the states and districts across the India when there's an internal disturbance, where the provocations, or even there's a disturbance, internal disturbance, you can say the communal rights, anything that is basically diminishing the part of law and order. So union government consider that in order to maintain the law and order, internet shutdown, which is basically used to circulate the part of message, even the fake message are circulated either in any platform, it's Telegram, WhatsApp, or Beat, whatsoever. So this can be correct. In Jammu and Kashmir, we have seen what has happened, right? And also at the present context, Manipur is witnessing the same. So can the internet shutdown help to reduce the part of the misinformation or the fake information that is in circulating can be only controlled via internet shutdown? But the downside of it, but the no basically the negative consequences of it, the lot of things are other impacted. So can only the messaging app should be banned or partially banned should be there? This is what the big question is. Now, moved by TERAI, that is Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. The suggestions by the TERAI are requiring that the telecom operator or the messaging firm like WhatsApp and even all other firms that is operating for the part of messaging should cooperate with each other, and at the time when it is required, they should completely shut down their platform in specific region or location. The telecom regulator has served on the part of licensing messaging app, which may require subject to the surveillance and blocking the requirement. So depending upon the conditions, depending upon the requirement for the law enforcement agencies and even for the part of state government or the central government, so this can be accordingly done. Now, what is VPN? See, VPN stand for a virtual private network. It's an encrypted connections over internet, like you use in the WhatsApp. Your message is encrypted, like the same. When you browse something, that will be encrypted. No individual can see what you are browsing with. It has again downside, the negative consequences that there can be a malafide intention also. The encrypted connections help to secure for the sensitive data and safely transmit it. Additionally, VPN allowed to pass the जियो restrictions. जो जियो restrictions होती है, censorship होती है, उनको bypass करके भी uses की जा सकती है, right? And VPN are often encrypted, leaving the government with a little visibility on what goes on the user connection. So government even cannot track out. So to a larger extent, it is true on some part that if you want to surpass and even if you want to maintain your privacy, if you're traveling abroad, you can do that. But this part of the VPN can also be misused. Now, can VPN be blocked? This is the big question. Definitely, there are other platforms, but to a larger extent, it's not that straightforward that we can block the VPN, right? Companies operating with them have to frequently change their IPs associated with the server, and the VPN server website may be blocked once the installations file can be moved elsewhere online, right? So Manipur High Court has recently informed that जो telecom operators हैं वो भी basically blocking कर रहे हैं VPNs को were technically unfeasible, so they're not figuring it out. And even to a context इंडिया में अगर बात करें जिस तरह की मैसेजिंग एप्स के थ्रू फेक इन्फॉर्मेशन रिलेट की जाती है, VPN blockage something will be reliable on the part because some people can be used it for other intentions. However, the internet right activists has said that the blocking VPN would be damaging move for the online privacy. So basically there are twists and basically the two part of the catch-22 situation where either blocking can proceed, then there's the issues of online privacy, and privacy is something which is categorized under the fundamental right. Even the various Supreme Court judgment, you can quote K.S. Puttaswamy cases where right to privacy has become important, not compromising the part of national security, but for in general they cannot be compromised, right? So this was all about for the topic. You can relate three things, that is the partial app blocked, VPN, and how and why the government should come up with the internet shutdown. What are the feasible options that is there with the government? So this was all about for this topic. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services on YouTube. Do give us a thumbs up for the video. We'll meet in the next session with some of the important information for examination. For time being, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching this video.